Against all odds, we gon' prosper. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Staying focused, we know our day coming. Negative vibes, we escape from it. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Heads high is our posture. Against all odds, we gon' prosper. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Staying focused, we know our day coming. Negative vibes, we escape from it. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Heads high is our posture. Against all odds, we gon' prosper. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Staying focused, we know our day coming. Negative vibes, we escape from it. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. With that being said, man, I want to say welcome back to my co-host, my man Clayton, sitting on the steps, and my man Tunk sitting on the bench right beside him. Man, this week we just gonna get into some football this week, man. That's them training camps that started. You know what I mean? Everybody gearing up for the NFL season and everything. So first thing I want to go into, the first topic I want to go into is like Brock Purdy. Like after this season, he gonna be trying to get paid. So, but before he get paid, like some people saying that they should pay like some of the other guys on the team.
One of the guys holding out right now.
They say he's holding that. He back
holding it.
He
showed up, so he won't get fined.
He's holding in. He's holding in. Yeah,
so what is holding in though?
That means he's showing up to all the mandatory
right,
but he still want to get paid.
Right. Some people strategically hold in by they might come up with an injury, might not be too severe, but I can't go enough to hold them out.
Right.
I think that's smart too, though, because you're trying to get money anyway, so why hold out? Let your money up.
Right. And then you don't want to go full tilt and get an injury.
Right.
And then you know what I'm saying? So like you say, so it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword.
So well, let me ask y'all this though. Do y'all think that they should take care of Brock Purdy though? Like, is he number one priority, Brock Purdy?
Has to be.
You think so, Clay?
Has to be.
Go ahead, Clay.
No, I just think he has to be.
Yeah.
The hardest position on the field to solidify is the quarterback.
Yeah, but
once you identify somebody as that, you gotta lock that in.
Some people would push back though and say that like the 49ers was good before Brock Purdy was there. You know what I mean? Like with all the weapons that they had. Debo. What's how you pronounce his name? Ayuku. Ayuku. You know what I mean? So. And when those guys were injured and they wasn't there, he was like 0-3.
Yep. And they got Kittle. And they got Christian McCaffrey.
Yep.
So they are loaded, right? That's why I think they gotta do it this year.
Win it all?
Yeah. Because the only reason he hasn't signed, they can't sign him yet.
Right. Because
by him being, he's Mr. Irrelevant, but by him being that last pick in the draft, he can't go yet. That's like the CBA, you know what I mean? When he was drafted, like he can't get renewed.
I thought after your third year they can extend you.
But where he was drafted at, that fact is in as well.
Does it?
Yeah. I thought the same thing. I'm like, why you don't just sign him now? But they say by the collective bargaining agreement they can't. They gotta wait till at the next
after the season.
So
go ahead.
Everybody, like you say, everybody's gonna get paid. Even Trent Williams, he won another. He might be the best left tackle in football, and you know he won another deal, so they're not going to be able to pay everybody.
No, they're not.
But like Clayton's point, and I know what you said, Mike. They went to a Super Bowl with my man that was with New England. I can't.
They Jimmy Garoppolo. They went with him.
They went to a Super Bowl with him. So you like, well, man, you can plug and play. But that's a hard.
But now though, if you look at the situation, who's on the bench now? Like so, when Jimmy got hurt, the year Brock took over, he played them 9 games. You had Brock on the bench, right?
Like who's backing him up?
Who's backing him up now? And when you look at those 9 games and what he did, this cat went to the postseason and performed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They won 2 games, went to the championship, and then he got hurt.
I know.
Right? Right?
But they're saying that, Brandon, now because they drafted a receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they say we ain't got to pay him. We can bring this receiver we just drafted in
Okay.
and get similar type production.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what they say.
I can see that. I can see that too. But when you got a quarterback putting up Brock Purdy numbers, you just and you look at the you look at the market. This cat, he had like 30-something touchdowns. He only threw like 11 picks and stuff. You got to give him at some point threw over 4,000 yards.
The market.
Mhm.
They just paid Jordan Love.
Mhm.
They just paid
Yeah.
Tua. All them people getting all that, and Jordan Love,
Right.
which is a talent. Man,
Right.
They gave him a bunch of money.
They
man.
did.
Yeah.
They extended him great. Yeah,
They say, man, they could have waited with him.
I think
They
so.
say, but if you wait, see, that's the mistake that Dallas is making. If you wait, price can go up.
Going out.
Yeah.
Yep. You gotta
Yeah.
pay him now
Yeah.
because in a couple
Exactly.
years that's gonna be a
Yeah.
bargain.
Well, even at the end of the year.
Yeah, at the end of the year,
Yeah,
it's gonna
it's
be a
gonna-
bargain.
yeah,
You
yeah.
get it out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And
Yeah.
what, even if you don't pay him, you hold off. Not only do the price go up, but then you cause like animosity and stuff.
Yeah.
You mess up the chemistry in the locker room.
Yeah.
So, but even if they do pay this, they pay Brock Purdy. That still might disrupt the chemistry in the locker room, though, because everybody say, "Well, how you going to prioritize him over us when we was, we was already established as a solid team before he got here."
They know the pecking order.
They know how it is.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
right.
gonna say. They
They
know
know
how it
the
is.
man.
You gotta
It's just-
solidify that quarterback. Yeah.
Talent,
Yeah.
man. Most teams don't have. That's why I say
Yeah.
you got to win with that, man. Because
Yeah.
the stars are aligned with them, man.
Yeah.
before
So
you
they-
know.
they-
And I tell you what, you ask some of them receivers, you ask Kittles, you ask some of these guys, right?
Yeah.
The one thing they don't want to go into a season with is an unproven quarterback. So as much as they say how you take care of them, they have to understand you
Yeah.
got to take care of this guy because I'm relying on my success is relying on him.
Yeah.
He got to get me that ball.
Yeah, receiver. That's
Yeah.
a dependent position.
That's a dependent position. Yeah.
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 So
I
y'all,
don't know.
so everybody in agreement that you gotta. Well, he not due to get paid.
Yeah,
Until
so
after this season.
after-
See, I'm shocked at that.
Yeah.
I'm shocked at that.
Yeah.
After this season.
After this season.
That's when they get-
Yeah.
Yeah, so he not due to get paid.
Hey, and I'm gonna say something real funny. I wouldn't be surprised if he reset the market.
Who? Brock Purdy?
Brock Purdy. But Tua just got signed and he didn't reset.
No, yeah, he did. Because what's his name is higher than him.
No, he didn't reset though.
No, when Tua went,
Mhm.
Tua, he was sliding. He wasn't number one, but he still was up.
Yeah, but
At 50 million.
yeah, but when I say reset, I mean like
number one.
right, you start
Okay.
making you
Well,
reset the market. Yeah, yeah.
Jordan Love just did.
No, I don't think nobody didn't jump.
Listen, I'm telling you, Jordan Love getting like 212 for 4 years.
I don't think he jumped Joe Burrow though.
Look at that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like
I don't think so.
212.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Yeah,
that.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking. Look at that.
Hold on.
Because it's like every week. Highest paid player ever.
Right,
You know what
yeah,
I mean? It's like
yeah,
highest paid player ever. So I think it's 212 for 4. They could have gave him 212 for 6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It had to be for 4. They could have got him 212 for 6. But
Yeah.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? Yeah, man. They throwing, man. Them owners, man. They be giving that money to them players, man. They be
Right.
giving that money to the players.
So let's. All right. So
Mhm.
we all agree that Brock Purdy gonna get paid.
Yeah.
And, so now, what about? All right. So let's talk about the Steelers and what's going on with Russell Wilson over there, right? Because
Justin Fields, yeah.
and Justin Fields. What do you think about that, though? You think that
That's my squad, right?
right?
Ah,
What's the name? They say Russ nursing a calf injury.
Mhm.
Nothing too serious. Justin Fields look good.
He looked good.
Yeah, he looked good.
looked
You know what I
good.
mean? With taking the first team snaps, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He looked good, but Russ was still on the sideline throwing some balls around. So it ain't nothing too serious, but it ain't nothing you want to.
I think Russell should be concerned, though.
He should be.
He should be
And I
concerned.
think it's a healthy competition. And I think if Justin beat him out, you know what I mean? Russ got to tip his hat to him.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I think Coach T want to start the season with Russ.
Absolutely.
And then finish. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
finish, because Russ, I like Russ. Man, I've always been a big Russell Wilson fan, man. You know what I'm saying? But
I like Russell Wilson
yeah, I
too,
was
but
a
the
big
last few years though, it seemed like he kind of lost a step though.
yeah, he did.
Well,
He did. But last year, I don't think his play was bad. I don't think Denver lost because of him last year.
no,
Yeah,
I don't think
He
it's too
actually
bad.
had stats show that Russell Wilson had a good year
Yeah,
last
he
year.
did. Yeah, I believe so. People want to kill him for it, man. I think, and that was Sean Payton, overrated as Sean Payton.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? They ain't never done nothing, you know what I'm saying, without Drew Brees 1 year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know, they want to give him this tag of being one of
Genius.
Right.
They try to
Right.
You know,
Well, Sean Payton,
Yeah.
that's overrated. He had Drew Brees for a long time
and
too.
only got that one chip.
Yeah,
You know what
one
I'm saying?
chip.
Right.
Pittsburgh, your team. You're not a little concerned about Justin Fields when you look at what he did in Chicago?
No.
Yeah. You know,
You said no?
Chicago's horrible, man. They ain't giving him no help. And just look how they doing, my man. They just drafted. See all the pieces they bringing in to ensure that he's successful. They did that for Justin Fields.
Well, he had Allen Robinson, though. Allen Robinson,
that?
wide receiver. He was big time. When he became a free agent, everybody wanted him.
What's Allen? I'm thinking about what's the other one that came from Carolina that's still up there?
the other receiver.
You gotta
Yeah,
remember.
the other
You
receiver.
gotta
Yeah, I
remember.
can't remember his name. Now that was a good pickup. You know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah. They they're nowhere close, man, to what they doing for that boy out of USC. Nowhere close, man.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying that Justin Fields still got some growing to do and still got to get better and things like that. But one thing he's just going to help him with the Steelers is a run game and a solid defense. And they won 7 games last year. Chicago, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They won 7 games. So, yeah, I mean, so that wasn't like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, they was 2-15
Well,
or something.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm Pittsburgh on it. The one thing helping Justin is the fact that they're only paying Russell $1 million. So a lot of times when you make that quarterback switch or player switch, money comes into play because I'm not gonna put $40 million on the bench and then let this kid come in. But so I'm only paying Russell 1, and it's easy to part ways with that. You know, I'm not on the hook. So that's helping Justin.
Because like you said,
Denver paying all, they on the hook for all that. That's helping. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Russell, man, you talking about a guy won a Super Bowl. He don't throw a lot of picks. He threw over 4,000 some yards.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh likes to run. He was most successful in Seattle when they ran the football. I think Russell is a great fit with Pittsburgh, especially the way Mike Tomlin coached.
Definitely.
That run first. So me personally, I'm letting Justin sit on that bench, watch Russell, and I'm gonna let it play out like that.
That's right.
You know, but
That's right. I ain't got no problem.
yeah, I don't know if Justin ready. I don't know if Justin ready for this AFC North, bro.
Tough division.
Yes.
They come in and, you know, trying to figure things out.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Figure things out on the fly, man. That's a tough division.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the job you think is still Russ. I mean, it's
to lose.
To lose.
I think
It's his job to lose.
Yeah,
it.
I think that.
But I love what Mike Tomlin said about it.
What he say?
I'm trying to get to know Russell, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him some uncomfortableness, some miserable things.
Yeah.
Because he held him out with the cat. So I'm gonna make it a little uncomfortable to see how he adjusts to adversity. He said, I'm trying to get to know him, so I ain't gonna make things just so pleasant for him.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's a smart coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's getting them battle tested, getting them ready for adversity. You know, everything ain't just gonna go this way and that way. I love that about that guy, man. I do.
Yeah.
I
And
really
he in a
do.
position, like you said, they didn't pay much for him. So the leverage, all the leverage is with Pittsburgh.
It's with Pittsburgh. Yep.
And from like a lot of people say about Russ, like he can be sometimes be a diva.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So Tomlin he gonna work some of that.
He
out.
will not be a diva in Tomlin locker room.
He's not gonna be that.
No, sir.
Yeah.
That's that's absolutely.
No, sir.
That's absolutely.
Yeah. And so I like the fact too that you know, like he's still gonna have to work and earn that spot, even though you know.
So look, right? Why we talking about quarterbacks, contracts, and all, right? Let's switch conferences, right? Is Dallas going to pay that? Do you think they should?
I was gonna get into that, right?
Yeah.
I think I don't have a problem with Dak, right? I just have a problem with it's that ownership. It's Jerry Jones, man.
Right.
He's standing in the way.
Right.
He is like the one constant. He the one common denominator as far as like them like with them falling short, because some of the stuff that he a big major distraction to that team. And so yeah,
Well,
I don't
tell
have an
you
issue
what,
with that.
whoever Dak agent is,
Yeah,
if everything is what it is, he did an outstanding job. Because Dak got them motherfuckers by the nuts.
Yeah.
So they can't do nothing.
The simple fact that
They can't do nothing.
he back at the table like every 3 years.
Yeah.
Every
You
3
know what I'm
years.
saying?
Yes.
He back
Yes.
at the table every 3
Yes.
years, man.
And he ain't even him. He ain't
You know
even
what I'm
him.
saying?
You
So
got
it's like-
Mahomes in Kansas City ain't even got what he got.
Time to get more. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like every 3 years. Time to re-up.
Time to re-up. Yes.
And you know what though? For Jerry Jones to have the reputation of being such a savvy businessman, he be coming out on the short end of all these business deals. He hold out and then wind up paying a higher price at the end than if he had a
You
winning
could have
year.
got CD Lamb at a cheaper number than what they gonna wind up paying.
Yeah.
You could have got Dak last year at a
And the
cheaper
running back, who
number
was
than
the running back? Zeke, remember Zeke?
Hey,
They
sent
brought
him-
Zeke
but they
back,
sent him out, though. But
yeah,
Zeke
Zeke back now.
Zeke got him once.
Yeah,
Zeke got him
he
once.
yeah.
And then what's the name?
Tony Fowler got him.
What's my man? on
Oh, they got to pay
defense?
Parks. They got to pay Michael Parks.
Michael Parks.
Yeah.
They
You know
gotta
what I
pay
mean?
him.
I had to pay him
They
too.
gonna
So
have
you
to
got
pay him.
3 dudes, man.
Yep.
I mean, these are important guys
Yeah.
that you're gonna have to, you know what I mean, open up the purse for,
Yep.
man. You know.
So I don't think Dallas is in a position though right now to move away from Dak. You
And
know
there's
what I mean?
room or what if Dak do get an because they got to get something done to move on what they do. If they extend him, this room is that his money he gonna get this time.
So let
Yeah.
me ask
It's
y'all
gonna be
this:
ridiculous.
would y'all, because they ain't won 3 games. They said the only team in the NFL that won 12 games 3 straight years. I didn't
Yeah.
even know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, but would you say, oh man, we haven't won with that, right? So trade him like for 2 number 1s and a number 2 or whatever. Bring in, they got the dude that 49ers drafted in the first round a couple years
Yeah,
ago.
they got Trey Lance now.
Trey Lance.
They got him now.
And see
Yeah.
if he could be a piece. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know they wouldn't do it, but would you consider?
I would cut my losses
You
at
would
this
consider
point.
doing it?
I would cut
You
my
cut
losses.
your losses with Dak.
I wouldn't have never signed Dak to the contract he got now, me personally.
Yeah.
I would cut my losses, but this the problem with that. You can't trade Dak nowhere.
Yeah.
Nobody want him.
No, I disagree with that.
Who?
Well,
Where he gonna
I
go?
disagree with that.
You show me one place that's willing to pick up that contract,
No, it's only 1 year left on the contract.
but who gonna pick it up?
No, I think a lot of teams would.
Tell me one.
San Diego. I think.
The
Chargers?
Steelers would.
No.
Yeah.
The Steelers would.
Steelers wouldn't take no Dak.
For 1 year on that contract.
Mike
yeah, they
ain't.
would.
Mike T
Yeah, they
ain't.
would.
Pittsburgh ain't taking no Dak.
Dak is a talent, man. See, a lot of people get caught up into that because that star on his helmet. Dak is a talent, man. Dak could start for half the NFL franchise, maybe even more.
Yeah.
Dak can start and start back. I mean, you look at the bottom feeders in the NFL. You look at teams like go ahead.
No, you good. You good. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. You look at teams. Start down there in NFC South. Well, not Atlanta because they did the Kirk Cousins thing. They didn't draft him.
Mm-hmm.
But look at Carolina. You think Dak can go down there and take that spot?
No.
No. I said Carolina Panthers. You think
No.
Dak? No. I'm talking about the Carolina Panthers. You know, that's Cam used to play for.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott go down there and start.
I don't. They just put all that capital into Bryce Young.
Man,
I don't.
Bryce Young's not getting paid. What do you mean? Oh,
No,
cap?
but I'm
He's
just
not getting
saying
paid.
draft capital. They got rid of a lot of stuff that had that number 1 pick,
I'ma
and
tell you
he's
this.
their guy.
I'ma
I
tell
don't
you-
think
I'ma
I
tell
don't
you.
think you're ready to disrupt that.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Mhm.
There's no way
Mhm.
that if you say I trade Bryce Young, who hasn't done anything, for Dak Prescott with his record, and you say no to that. There's no way, man. He's a flat. Well, that's why you on with me and not a
I'm trying to tell you.
No, I'm trying to tell you that he's just a better player, man. That's
No.
not even comparable, man.
Yeah,
And I just threw that out there.
The only place
man?
Dak can probably play is New York Giants. That might be a spot.
He can go to what's the name? He can
Maybe
go to-
Washington,
Yeah, he could go to
Keep
Washington.
going.
something like that.
Keep going. He can go to the Raiders. Keep going. He can go out there.
Who
to
over the
Las
Raiders?
Vegas.
He might could go. The Raiders
He
might
can
be
go
a
to
the Raiders
out
might be
there,
a place.
man.
Right.
There's a lot of
But
places he can
don't
go.
a lot now.
He can go to Cleveland right now.
No.
Why not?
No.
Tell me why.
Because they didn't gave Deshaun all that
I'm
money.
talking about a trade, and man, they're going to cut ties with Deshaun anyway. And I'm talking about production. You paying them for what he's doing.
Yeah.
You understand?
I'm just saying I ain't
You
got
just don't like it. That's what
No, I ain't got nothing against that.
You say that. But
I'm looking at his play. The dude ain't that him. He ain't him.
Deshaun is.
No, I'm
He
just
can't take Deshaun's job.
Deshaun showed me more than Dak has in
In
his
what?
career. In his career.
And what?
In his career.
What
Yes. Man, you see what he took Houston to the AFC Championship game?
Houston ain't never go no AFC Championship.
Yes, they did. They
What year
lost. I can't remember the year he
Houston.
went. I think he lost to Pat Holmes and them.
Nah.
Yes.
No, pull that up.
Yes.
You got to pull that up, man.
Deshaun Watson.
No, you got to pull that up,
Houston
man.
went to the AFC Championship game with
You gotta
Deshaun
pull that up,
Watson.
man.
Guarantee you.
And I like Deshaun.
I'm
You got to pull that up,
guaranteed.
man. You got to forgive my memory for that.
Okay,
Right,
okay,
you gotta forgive-
okay.
You can look that up. Look up that 12. They're doing well. Just look that up.
Hold up, hey, hold up. You gotta slow down a little bit. Tom.
So you that, I don't know about that, but you can pull up Deshaun. Yeah, pull that up.
I'm telling you.
I
But he
think-
ain't reset the market. Is what I'm
I
saying.
think that Dak Prescott, in my opinion, to me, he a better quarterback than Deshaun.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, what's the name, man? And the thing about it is, Jerry Jones, what you was just speaking on, Mike, he's so savvy and a business guy and things like that. It's like, man, you had a chance, and I don't know why he waits. Sign it, they your guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why do you wait? And then it's gonna cost yourself more money, you know what I mean, down the road.
He continually make that mistake. All right, so like the first or the second time you do that, and you well, the first time you get burnt like that, and you wind up coming out of pocket with all that money, it seems like you'll try something different, but he do that every time.
And CeeDee Lamb, no reason he shouldn't get paid, man.
Yeah.
There's no reason now. He want my man money that's in Minnesota. What's the receiver name in Minnesota?
Who?
The receiver.
Jefferson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb want his money. Now you're supposed to ask for it.
Right.
Now I don't think he's better than Jefferson. I'm saying Justin Jefferson. Yes,
Right,
I don't
right.
think he's better than Justin Jefferson, right?
Right.
But you're supposed to ask for it.
Yeah.
So even if they come close to it without taking them over, but they say the one thing they said about Justin, they've been in talks, so they throwing numbers back and forth, which is a good sign. You know what I'm saying? They throwing numbers back and forth, but you know what I'm saying? They just ain't agreed on.
You're right. It was the AFC divisional round.
Yeah.
They had the Chiefs down 24-0. Chiefs came back and won that game 51-31.
Yeah.
It wasn't a championship.
Look at the other thing.
Yeah.
Look at
What? Who? Jordan Love?
Look at his contract. But
Love.
yeah.
So look, all right.
I
So
don't think he done enough to get that break. I don't think he done.
I'm gonna say
well, let's talk about let's go back to like the AFC North, right? And so like how y'all think like that's shaping up? Like so, all right, we're gonna talk about the quarterbacks in there. You got Lamar Jackson, then you got Deshaun Watson. Let's assume that Russell he gonna start,
Burrow
and
Joe
then
Burrow.
Burrows, right?
That's tough, man.
That's tough.
That's tough, man.
That's tough.
say that again.
The four quarterbacks in the AFC
Those four quarterbacks in that Lamar. Let's talk about Lamar first, right? Because they say like Lamar.
He didn't reset. 55 mil a year.
Who
gets
get
more than
55 mil?
Huh?
Who gets more than 55?
Shit. Lamar make 55 mil a year right now.
Look, you got the phone. Look it up.
I'm just saying. I'm saying to you. I know that for a fact. He didn't reset the market.
Because it said that.
Yes.
It said it didn't
He's
reset
at
the market.
220 mil extension, 55 a year.
All right,
Who
now
getting
tell me.
55 a year?
All right.
Yeah.
Who getting that?
Okay.
God damn, that's a lot of bread, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
That's a
But,
lot of bread, man.
Okay. Hold on.
so, man, what y'all think the Ravens gonna fall at as far as like in this area?
That'd be at the top of the division. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That'd be
Yeah,
at
they'd
the
be at
top
the
of
top.
the division. Yeah, man, because they solid on both sides of the ball, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they get, and I know Derrick Henry got some miles on him.
Yeah,
I know Derrick Henry got some miles on him.
I like the acquisition
But
of Derrick
definitely-
Henry, though. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And I think
And,
early in the season, though, I think that they're not going to work Derrick Henry too
Right.
much. They want to
They
save
want
him
him
for
down
that
the stretch.
playoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want him down the stretch.
Joe
So-
Burrow make 55. Trevor Lawrence make 55. Tua make 53.
That's a
Goff
lot,
53.
man.
Herbert
This
52. Jackson 52. So he would have to eclipse the 55 to reset the market.
Who would?
Jordan Love.
Oh.
He didn't reset it.
So
Those
look,
3 guys at 55.
Yeah, it's other guys.
I think that now for
Yeah.
the Cleveland Browns, I think that this year right here is a make or break year for Deshaun
For
Watson.
Deshaun, I
man.
agree.
You know what
I
I mean?
believe.
He
Yeah.
got to show up and
Yes.
show out this year.
Yes.
You know?
And man, you know, it's
But they're gonna lose a lot of money with that. But that's what it is, because they guaranteed his money.
Might not even see the old Houston Texans Deshaun no more, man.
Yeah.
He might not even see that version.
You might not.
Why do you think he fell off like that though? Because of the distraction.
I
and the
think
layoff?
it's distractions off the field, man, and then you know the injuries.
The injuries.
And then you go to Cleveland. Cleveland is Cleveland. I mean, you know, you ain't going
I think
to
the time off, too. Time off not playing.
That's right. That's a
He
big
missed
part of it.
almost 2 years.
Not even
Almost.
getting hit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get
That's
used
a
to
lot.
getting hit again,
Yeah.
acclimated, your timing, stuff
Time
like that,
yeah.
man.
And then when he tried to get it back, he get hurt.
He been back though for like this is 3rd year back though, right? Since that
Well, the
layoff.
first year he had to miss 11 games.
Right.
So he sat out.
So season end.
Right.
But then he got hurt last year.
And then he got hurt last year.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right.
he's still young though.
Yeah, he's still young.
He's still young. And
Mhm.
then so what about like Joe Burrows? Like what y'all think about what
The main thing for him is health.
His injury, yeah. But see, I think he due to complete this season. Because every time, like he got the knee injury, then he came back at a whole season, then he got hurt. So I think he due for a complete season this year. But they need him to be healthy. Yeah. Yeah. But he that deal. I mean, he that deal.
Yeah, I like Joe Burrow.
He that deal when he
Ain't
healthy.
no question about that.
Yeah. I like Joe
yeah.
Burrow.
He's official. Yeah.
So I think if all things said, I think that if Joe Burrows is healthy, I think Cincinnati probably gonna be the team that come out on top in that AFC.
If he's healthy, they probably got to be the favorite. Maybe.
Well, it depends
If he's
too.
healthy.
It depends too if the Ravens defense
Yeah.
can repeat what they did last year.
Yeah.
If they do that, it's gonna be hard to come out
You know
that
they
division.
always gonna be at the top of the league.
Yeah, but what they did last year was unprecedented. I ain't talking about just, that's what I mean. They always good. And even 2000, they had a historically great D, meaning points allowed. But last year, that defense was #1 in every single defensive category. That's unprecedented.
So
They might not do that. And you lost your coordinator. Yeah. So I don't know.
So you say but you're not saying that last year defense was better than the 2000 defense though.
No.
I'm saying yes, in a sense.
Yeah.
In a sense. And this is why. It's harder to play defense in this NFL, in this time of day. Back then, 2000, they could get real physical with you. They can hit you coming off.
To the offense.
Right. They come off the line. But now you can't. And for them to be #1 in every category, across the board, and they gave up the least amount of points in the league and stuff like that. That defense was historically great. It really was. It just don't get the credit.
I think they didn't get the attention.
I think they did.
I think they got the attention.
Oh, yeah.
Like all-time great defense.
Well, because now the conversation around Baltimore is Lamar. So you got that, you got that defense doing that, which really handed him the MVP.
All right, that sure help.
Yeah.
Sure help.
Yeah.
Is it like it's almost like the same situation like when Russell Wilson was at Seattle, you know what I mean?
Yes.
The Legion of Boom at first really didn't get all this shine like
They
were
did.
supposed to.
They did.
You know what I mean? And then
That defense was nice.
That defense was
That
legit.
defense was nice.
Yeah.
You had Bam Cam.
Yep.
You had my
Sherman.
man Richard Sherman.
yeah.
You had Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas.
You
Yeah,
had
he was.
Earl
Yeah.
Thomas, you know what I'm saying? And the other dude, they switched him. Was it Brenneman or something? Because he left. I think he went to the Patriots, but they filled him.
And
in.
Wagner.
Well,
Wasn't Wagner on that team? Yeah. They was legit.
For real.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know about coming. Yeah, AFC North.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's in between whoever come out on top at that AFC North. I think it's either gonna be Baltimore or Cincinnati.
And I say, man, Steelers won 10
I ain't
games
sleeping on Pittsburgh.
with me quarterbacking last year.
I ain't sleeping on Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh won.
I'm not sleeping on Pittsburgh.
How many games Pittsburgh win?
It was
10
10
games.
Oh, they won 10?
Yes.
We're basically, like you said,
Yeah.
no quarterback.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Russ, And they can improve on a quarterback.
Yes.
They got Patrick Queen.
Yes.
Yeah, me and the brother was talking about that
Yes.
yesterday. They got Patrick Queen.
If
And
they-
I used to say, he always around the ball. What the rating?
Yeah.
I say, man, he always around the ball. Now, people gave a lot of credit. What's y'all like?
Yeah, Roquan Smith.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, he let him roam. He let him roam free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They say Roquan was a big reason for that.
Yeah.
But I said, man, that dude Patrick Queen be around the ball.
If Pittsburgh get their run game back to where their standard is, because to me, I'm not blown away with Najee Harris. Is his
But the
name?
two-head monster, him and the other, that's
That kid last year, he need more reps.
He seemed to run harder.
He need more reps.
He seemed to run harder.
He need more reps. Now, if they get back to that, because Pittsburgh gonna always play solid D.
Right.
They know Cincinnati, they know Cleveland, they always get a win off them. I ain't sleeping on Pittsburgh.
That's what they say.
I ain't sleeping on
teams
it.
was in the playoffs last year. The only team that didn't go was Cincinnati, and they still had a winning record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't sleeping
They
on
had
them
a winning record.
Steelers.
So all four teams had winning records,
Yeah.
and 3 of them made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And I don't know what the Bengals gonna look like without Joe Mixon.
I like him a lot. I liked him in
I don't know what they're gonna look
man.
like without him.
I liked him in Oklahoma, man. I always liked him, man.
Yeah.
I really, because he had changed. He could catch the ball. He could run, man. Always seemed like he had high energy.
Mhm.
I always liked him. Man. I know he's gonna help Houston.
Hey, and I ain't sleeping on Cleveland because Nick Chubb went down last year,
Yep.
and they still kept rolling.
Yeah.
Healthy Nick Chubb back, that defense, what it is,
Like we say,
I don't know.
what version of Deshaun you get. See, that's gonna be the key too.
But they was winning games with Deshaun before he got hurt. They came to Baltimore and beat Baltimore late.
And then what's his name came in and played well. Flacco came.
Flacco was throwing it, yeah.
He in
So
Indy now. He
in Indy. He with the coach. Yeah.
Flacco found another job.
Yeah, man. I was disappointed in Cleveland, man. You're supposed to hang on to him,
I
man.
thought they should have.
Gotta hang on to him. Yeah.
Cleveland, to me, they always make questionable decisions,
Right.
though. You know what I mean?
They going Cleveland, going Cleveland. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Cleveland going Cleveland. Because even the Sean Watson contract was like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They say the second highest bidder was Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, that's where
He was
Sean
going.
was on his way.
Going.
And then his agent got a call, and it was like $30 million more than what Atlanta was off.
Yeah.
They said, turn the plane around, man.
Yeah.
$30 million, turn the plane around. You know what I'm saying?
That's great. Yeah. So now what y'all think about like the Jets? Aaron Rodgers and the Jets.
I'm gonna say this, man. As talented as Aaron Rodgers is, I used to love this guy. I love his game, his ability, and everything.
Yeah.
Dog. And they always want to blame the coach LaFleur for those playoff failures and stuff. To me, Aaron has been shrinking in the postseason. I don't mean no harm. And as great as that D is and everything, and the expectation in New York and stuff like that, they still got to go through Kansas City. You still got to get past Houston and whoever come out the north and stuff. I don't know how far the Jets gonna go. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how far they're gonna go.
Me either.
I'm not. Yeah,
And they ain't even really a shoe in to me to win the division.
to win that division.
Yeah,
Buffalo's still there.
Miami, you know what I'm saying? Miami still
See,
got weapons and stuff.
Yeah, but Miami,
You know what I'm saying?
man,
I
they
know.
so soft.
They can't play
Yeah,
it. for
Miami
credit.
is more like
Yeah.
a finesse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a finesse
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
you're
that
right.
speed.
You absolutely right.
They try to finesse you with
But
that
see, I
speed.
think Buffalo, right? I don't know if they as good as they was last year.
because they lost Diggs.
Yeah,
They wasn't even using Diggs down the
I
stretch.
know. He wasn't.
They wasn't even
difference
using
maker.
them. Yeah,
He wasn't a difference
Yeah.
maker. Like you say, the last 8 games.
Yeah,
of
they
the
wasn't
season, he
using
wasn't a
him.
difference maker, right?
and they started running the football.
Right.
You run that football with Josh Allen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of times he the one that's running.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
but
Right.
they needed
You
that
take
running
away him
back.
throwing it as much.
Yes,
Yeah,
I don't need him throwing 40 times a game.
You don't. You really
No,
don't. And
you don't.
see, when they run the ball, that do open up their receivers.
Yep.
You know what I
Yes,
mean? So I
it
don't know why
does.
they don't operate like that.
Right,
more.
anyway.
You know, more. Yeah.
Anyway.
And they switched coordinators last year.
Yeah.
That coordinator that took over, that's
Yeah.
what he did. So you
Started running.
going into this season with that coordinator. I don't know if the Jets are shooing to win the East either
And
at
going
all.
back to Aaron Rodgers, man, if you take out that Super Bowl victory that he got, I
Yeah.
think his playoff record is 500.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
it's not that great.
Yeah.
It's like 500.
It's not
man.
that great.
And like you say, talent wise, you know, him and Patrick Mahomes, talent wise, you know, they neck and neck.
Yeah.
I mean, a prime Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? Talent wise. But yeah, man, I don't know, man.
Man.
It's like
I don't know if they neck and neck.
I know you would say that. That's why I said. That's why I said. I
don't know if they neck and neck, girl. Love Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if they neck and neck, boy. This cat switch hands and everything, boy. Patrick.
Sometimes we get distracted with the fluff, man. We get distracted with the
I watched him one day.
You know what I'm saying?
I watched him play the Ravens one year.
Who? Mahomes?
Yeah, when they had the coordinator was what's the guy name that just left? Not McDonald, but the other guy
who just left the Ravens.
Yeah, he went to the Giants. What's the guy name? The coordinator.
I don't know.
Wink Martindale, right? So he had the blitz and D. Man, I watched Patrick Mahomes toy with them.
Yeah.
Whenever they got into their blitz, he was throwing a hot route. When they backed up, he was taking it underneath. I mean, he was just, I ain't even talking about his arm talent and stuff. I'm talking about what he was reading.
Yeah.
Yo, this cat, even last year, when you see the play he made to Kelsey, when he ran and then he just threw that pass in the back knee pad. It wasn't even the back shoulder, the back knee. Yo, this cat he make plays out of nothing, man, sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Always wide open.
Huh?
Why Kelsey always wide open?
I don't know.
I don't get that, man. And I know, you know, them defense coordinators, they get paid millions of dollars to scheme and stuff like that. But it seemed like this guy always running free.
Yeah.
I think
that's
well,
crazy.
he wasn't open against Hamilton in that end zone.
Like his route running, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So, and then on top of that, at that position, they always at a mismatch anyway.
Always.
Like, that's why you got those, had those big.
You got linebackers covering tight ends.
So
yes.
See, that's what I'm about to say. Yeah. I wouldn't even put a nickel on. I probably would put my best cover guy on it.
But that's what Baltimore did in the playoffs. They put Hamilton on.
Yeah.
Because Hamilton long leg, he ain't a linebacker, and it helped a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I think that's what I want.
It's always about matchups.
Man. You know, and Kelsey, he's a pass catcher. You know, he ain't a blocker like Gronk was and stuff. He's a pass catcher. So I'm putting my best cover guy on him. Not no linebacker, not no nickel.
Yeah.
I'm putting my best. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had Darrell Reeves, you cover him. You know what I'm saying? If I had a Deion Sanders, you cover him.
Especially last year, because they ain't have no true wide receiver threat.
Charles
I definitely would have put my best cover
Charles
on.
Woodson, you cover him.
Yeah.
I know all teams don't have that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I know all teams don't have that, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That guy always seemed like he's wide open, man. I'm like that.
Yeah. Well, who did the Jets open up against?
I don't know.
Is it what's the name? Is it Buffalo?
That'd be nice. That'd be nice if it is.
They was just talking about it. It might not be look it up, Clete. Look it up.
That'd be nice.
If it ain't Buffalo, I thought it was a division game. Is it Miami? I don't know. But they was just talking about it on the radio. They was just talking about the schedule.
Yeah, I agree with Clayton, though. I agree with both of you. I don't think it's going to be easy for Aaron Rodgers and the Jets to come up out of that.
Like you said, even this division, man. And, you know, and then I don't think he all the way in. I don't think he all the way in. Who they
49.
Oh, they coming up with the 49.
What else the hell? But I don't think he all the way in, man. I really don't think he want to play no more. Yeah, but he's getting paid. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he want to play no more, man. But he's getting paid, especially and then coming up with the injury. That's Achilles, man.
You don't think he chasing legacy a little bit? You don't think he want another ring on his belt just because of the conversation surrounding his name?
I'm sure he wants it.
Yeah. I think he wanted, but like, is he committed like that? Because he know like what work takes to get there. Like, and then he didn't show up to training camp on time.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Sure
he laid that whole spiel down, like you gotta be 100% in, and if you ain't totally committed, get out of here. Then he don't show. You know what I mean? So
so that's like the difference between Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. You know what I mean?
Right. Then he didn't show for mandatory camp.
Then now, right?
Was it some of the mandatory camp?
It was mandatory,
but he there now.
Yeah, he there now.
So mini camp started. This training camp.
But even still though, you know what I mean?
And you the leader. You know what I'm saying? You quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Well, since we Baltimore, How y'all feel about Lamar not going to those?
Oh, I don't think that's a good look either, though.
Not at all.
For Lamar, yeah.
Not at all. They keep saying he had some kind of illness.
No, I ain't even talking about the illness. Now I'm talking about before when he lost $700 thousand by not showing up for them voluntary camps, even though it was voluntary. You talking leadership, right?
Right.
If it was just voluntary, why you fine?
He lost it. They didn't fine him. He could have got an additional.
If he'd have
showed up. I don't think it was a fine. Yeah, but you know, we talking leadership and stuff, right?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah. So
Hey, that on the table.
Hey, I don't know. Yeah.
Right.
why do you think these guys don't show up though to these voluntary camps though?
Yeah.
I mean, us looking from like we on the outside looking in,
Yeah.
you know, it's easy for us to say, man, you should have been there. You know what I mean? You should dedicate your whole life.
I think what it is, man, is that today's athlete and stuff, they get paid so much. Like you say, when you can afford to leave $700 grand on the table, they get paid so much money, man.
Yeah.
And most of them are in shape. And they like, man, I don't want to go and just throw passes.
Yeah.
I mean, I show up when I'm supposed to. I think it has a lot to do with that. You know what I mean? If it ain't mandatory, I can get fined.
Right.
I ain't going.
And when you're not adding new verbiage, you're not adding new plays. Sometimes they work off season, they working together.
Right.
Getting chemistry and time and stuff.
Brady was big on
Yeah, maybe some of that.
But
yeah,
see,
I don't know.
We spoke about the fact that like a lot of these guys don't work off season with their wide receivers though. You know what I mean? We talked about that like with Lamar. Like he don't always work out with his wide receivers during the off season.
Yeah. Well, he felt like they should come to him.
Right.
Which I agree, but you have to ask yourself, why are they not willing to?
Yeah.
Because other quarterbacks, they willing.
And then you make the offer. Like, come down, man. I'll put y'all up.
I put you up. Yeah.
I got a chef.
Yeah.
Come down, even if it ain't up for the week.
Yep.
Just
That's
come
all
down.
it takes.
Yeah,
You
right.
know what I mean? It take about 10 days, you
Right.
know, of working out. That just, you know, because we used to see that from like what was the guy named? We used to coach for the Fortnite, Joe Montana,
Joe Montana.
Derek Rice.
Yep.
And they used to get together.
Yep.
So yeah, but
They said they used to do that with Brett Favre.
yeah,
Earl and Sharp and them. They said they used to go,
I think that extra workout, that extra work really pay off too.
Do you think today's athlete is more concerned with injuries? Do you think that's like that plays like the back of like the back of their mind, like, man, I don't want to get hurt. It could affect my contract. You know what I'm saying? It could affect my play time. I might not hit my incentives and I can't get on the field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What about those that have secured the bag?
Yeah.
What are they really risking?
Injury.
But they got their money.
They still their contracts still not most contracts still not guaranteed though.
Well,
You
you
know what I
get a certain amount guaranteed.
Upfront.
A lot more than what it used to be.
Yeah, a lot more than what it used to be.
Stuff
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Because they might sign for 200 and then out of the 200, 140 might be guaranteed. So it's a lot of money that's guaranteed.
I think some of it too is brand building.
Yeah.
So now you spending a lot of time outside of the sport building your brand and doing other things,
That's
other
what they more
engagement.
concerned with.
They're more
Yeah.
concerned with that. Podcast. And,
Well, and then you know, a lot of athletes they see like how athletes before them came and then how they be at the end of their career, they be all broken up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so you want to try to preserve yourself
Yes.
and enjoy.
Didn't somebody just retire? Didn't a player just retire? Relatively young player too.
Yeah, they had. I think they had a
just
dude.
retired. But remember Patrick Willis retired young.
Patrick Willis.
Remember the linebacker for the 49ers?
He sure did. Yeah, he dropped out young.
Yeah.
They was calling him the next Ray and stuff. Yeah, he did retire.
Man, I'm done, man.
Yeah.
He played at Ole Miss and then he was 49. What he played like 8-9 years?
It was
And
something
it was like, that's it.
something
Yeah,
like he
yeah,
did.
He was like, that's it.
And then recently, I just saw because I think they just did a special with like Earl Campbell, right? And how in the terrible shape he in. Do you know that Earl Campbell only played 6 years?
That's it.
That's his whole NFL
6 years.
career.
Yep.
6 years.
Yeah.
6
He
years.
didn't play that long.
He did 6 years in the NFL. That's how. And look what
I would have too. I would have too.
I thought he
Earl
played
Campbell.
I know it wasn't 10.
I was thinking maybe 8, 9, 10. I
No,
was
he
thinking like
played
that.
6 years.
Wow.
That's how he ran.
Yep.
And then when you look at Bo Jackson, You
Yeah.
know what I mean, you like when how Bo Jackson ran, how Gale Sayers ran.
Gail and
You know
all
Yeah.
what I mean? So I think these
Gail
younger
was
players.
return kicks and all that.
Yeah,
Gail was
Yeah,
that deal,
yeah.
son.
yeah,
Gail was
Yeah,
that
he
deal.
was.
yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Just one
man.
of them
Yeah,
highlights,
he
boy.
was, man.
And how many years did Gale Sayers play? Was it
6.
about? He played
Was it
6.
6?
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I didn't know
I
it
thought
was
it
6.
was less than that.
I thought it was
Like
less than that
6 or
too.
7,
So
yeah.
he was 6.
Yeah.
So for you to be, for Earl Campbell to be in the shape that he is in now, man,
Yeah.
after only 6 years of,
Wow.
and
That's a
so
lot
the
of
young,
punishment.
Earl used to,
Dishing
but Earl
and
used to
receiving.
dish it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earl
ran
receiving,
hard,
yeah.
man. And he was running like that in college
Yeah.
as well.
yeah,
Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he took
Yeah.
a lot of punishment.
Yep.
Earl Campbell said he didn't even want to be a running back.
Really?
He was a linebacker. At
Was
first.
he?
Yeah,
I ain't
he was a
know
linebacker
I
at
ain't
first.
know
He didn't even want to be a running back.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Dude,
And I know a lot of
was
people
like
wish-
30 inches around, man.
Man.
Yeah.
Skull, brother. I used to love
Yeah.
watching him run. Man, jerseys be ripped.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They had them tearaway
Let me
jerseys
put
and
his
stuff.
helmet in somebody's chest
That
at
was
the
for
goal
Rams.
line.
That was
Yeah.
the Rams. Boom. It's just
that was the Rams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the Rams.
You know who did good, man, and seemingly escaped a lot of punishment, injury, but was killing? Eric Dickerson.
yeah.
He's
Eric
still
Dickerson.
very articulate. He still look good. He got all his faculties.
Yeah,
He living a good life,
I'm gonna
man.
say he looked good.
He
You know,
looks
man,
real
he
good.
looked
He living a good life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude was fast too.
yeah,
Man.
yeah.
He was real fast. Who got the record right now?
Rushing record.
Dude, he still got it? Did
I
somebody
think Eric.
break-
I don't think nobody broke. it.
Nobody ain't break Eric Dickerson yet?
Emmett
All
got
the
it.
time. Oh, you talking about Steve? Oh yeah, that's all right.
Signal, he
Yeah.
still got it. Remember Jamal?
He was close.
And Billy pulled him. The one game he pulled him in the third quarter.
Yeah,
That year he ended up with 2,056 something, and it's
Yeah.
only 2104
105. Yeah.
or 2005. So he was only 60, 70 some yards away.
Even all of because I think it's been done
Yeah,
7 times, 8 times.
yeah.
Not far off.
They're not far
Yeah,
off,
they're
but
not far off,
But
ain't
it's
nobody
hard
got
to
that
get,
20
though.
Right.
but OJ
Right.
deserved the love because he did it in 12. What is it? 12 games,
14 was it?
14.
It was
14 games
yeah.
in 2,000 yards.
I'm gonna tell you something though.
Yeah.
The year Barry Sanders did it.
Yes, 2,000. He should have broke it.
He did it in 14 games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But because his first 2 games, he only had a total of like 53 yards rushing.
yeah.
And then the next 14, he had 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
That was who was coaching him? Bobby Ross. Was that the dude, Bobby
No,
Ross?
No,
Wayne
Wayne
Fonts.
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 Yeah, Wayne Fonts. Yeah, Wayne Fonts.
You know, Bobby Ross put a fullback back. Remember touchdown Tommy out of Tommy Bardell that went to Stanford.
I don't
When,
remember
but they drafted him. Detroit drafted him, and he put him back there with Barry as a fullback.
that. Yeah,
He was in the way.
yeah.
You know, he couldn't. Make the. Barry was running up his back. Man, they like, man, this
Bobby
fullback
Ross
thing.
coached Barry?
In Detroit. Yeah. sure did.
Wow.
Yeah, sure
I
did.
ain't know that.
Yeah, he was like, man, this fullback thing not working.
Yeah. They need the offensive line.
Right.
You can pull some of them too.
Yeah, he's like, man, he in the way, man. Get out the
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about these Olympics. I know they just had the opening ceremonies,
Yeah, they
right?
just-
And everybody say the opening ceremonies was decent, but and like we were saying before we came on air, I'm looking forward to like the track and field, man. That's even more so than the basketball. I want to see what how the track and field turn out.
Track and field.
Yeah.
Man, Clayton was talking about swimming and diving.
Yeah,
I like watching that, man. I'm big fans of that in track and field.
Yeah.
But man, to be honest with you, I'm not even familiar with the
Athlete.
with the athletes, like the group.
Not even.
Just the sister Shakari Rich.
Right.
Her, I'm familiar with her, and then there's a sister that run for Jamaica. I can't even think of her name right now, but I'm like vaguely familiar with her because she nice too. But the athletes, no, I'm not familiar with, like, especially like the men's track and field team, the ones who run like the relay and stuff. I'm not down.
Yeah.
with that.
Remember back in the day, we would get those sporting events on ABC
Like
World,
the trials.
Wild World
Yeah,
of Sports
the
and stuff. We
trials,
could
you
get a
know
little
what I'm
familiar. We
saying?
don't
Yeah.
see a lot of that
You
no more.
don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
And do y'all think it's because like there's so much other stuff going
That's
on?
what it is.
It's,
Think
yeah,
so?
yeah. I think it's
because we
it's
got
so
a million things to watch now.
Yeah,
You know
it's so
what I'm
much.
saying?
You
Yeah.
have so many different options
Right,
that you
right.
know. But I am looking forward to. I want to see the track and field. I want to see the diving.
Right.
And I'm gonna watch some basketball.
Yeah.
What about with that bowling ball they be rolling on the ice? What's that called?
Oh, the curling.
That's what it is, curling.
Yeah.
Maybe sweet.
I
don't-
don't watch that.
I swear, man, I don't understand that for this.
Yeah,
I don't understand that. I don't understand it either. I don't
They
understand
playing
it either.
marbles with a big.
They going sweep anybody.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. For
I don't get it.
understand that either.
I don't get
man.
it.
So
I heard they
man.
put breakdancing in the
I
Olympics
can
this
they
year.
gonna bring breakdancing.
Really? How are they going to score that though?
It's
Yeah, that's a
subjective.
good question. Why
Yeah.
you say it's all subjective? Though?
Yeah.
You score that.
You know what I'm saying?
Technical. I guess you get a technical score.
Yeah, I don't know.
Difficulty. I don't know.
Now, going to the men's basketball,
Mhm.
they said they don't know if it's still going to stay this way, but Devin Booker is leading everybody in minutes.
Wow.
yeah.
They say he averages 21 minutes a game.
Wow.
They say, what is he doing that he's getting
Yeah.
so much time? You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Is it
See,
what
I know
position they got him listed? 2 guard?
I think he is at the 2.
Yeah.
Devin Book, I think he is at the 2.
But I know y'all be dialed in, more than I because I be at work. So have y'all been
I ain't
staying
been
in them
down.
games?
No.
I didn't know he was logging minutes.
I
Like
ain't know that
though.
either.
Say he like the top minutes guy.
I know that Durant ain't been playing because of his calf injury or something. And I'm gonna keep an eye on that. He always
I was about
got
to say the
those
same thing, man.
calf stuff.
I was
But
about to say the same.
I didn't
thing.
realize that he was the all-time leading scorer per average
Uh-huh.
in Olympic men's basketball history.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Kevin Durant. I thought it was Carmelo Anthony.
I think they just showed a graphic that Kevin Durant is. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, he averaged over 20 some a game.
yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
But
That's
see,
interesting.
now, like you said, Clay, with that calf injury and him being up in age, like, you know what I mean, they really do have to keep an eye on that.
And that's what facilitating his Achilles.
It's Achilles.
Remember he's in Golden
Yeah.
State? That's what facilitating is because that's what they were saying earlier. It's a calf, it's a calf. And then he rushed back and boom, Achilles pop.
Achilles,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So you're right. What if it's the same one? Like the same one.
Yeah, I wonder if it
Achilles
is.
with. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I know one thing, boy. They definitely trying to orchestrate this LeBron.
Farewell.
Oh
all
my
that
goodness, yes, man. I heard he
That's
the
why Nike.
the flag
Nike is
Nike.
the one
Ain't
running
no
it, man.
question.
And that's unfortunate.
Flag
man.
burn and all this.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn, falls a flag burn. I don't care.
Yeah,
But the Nike, the thing that got me most upset about it is Jaylen Brown not being on the team.
yeah.
Everybody- I don't know if Kyrie is supposed to be in there, but that's another
Yeah.
discussion. Yeah, I like Kyrie a lot. I don't know. But anyway, because they take him out and put his teammate in
Mhm.
and say, "Oh man, because we want a role player or something like that."
Yeah, they
Kawhi wasn't gonna be a role player,
He was not.
right? So why you say you
Right.
got to replace him with
Right, with a role player.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I ain't
Right.
buying it, man. That was Nike, and they ain't like that Jalen spoke out in defense of
Right.
Kyrie
Defense of Kyrie.
and against how they operate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Things like that, man.
That
You know,
means you'll take Devin Booker over Kyrie?
no, but that still don't mean Kyrie's supposed to be an Olympic. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's still to me. That don't. I mean, one don't negate the other, but
Yeah.
nah, I wouldn't take. Man, I ain't taking Devin Booker over a lot of people.
Devin
But he had talent, though. He
Yeah,
had
yeah.
talent.
He is a
you know what I'm
talent.
saying? Yeah, he had talent.
He's a
man.
talent.
Nah, I ain't a big fan of his, man. He don't seem to be like a smart ball player, intelligent ball player. He don't play D like I think he should. Or
It's
he's
really make
capable
people
of.
better. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I don't think he's the kind of he's a talent,
Right.
but he's not the kind of talent that make people better.
Exactly.
Like your teammates really don't benefit from him being on the court.
Exactly.
He gonna just do his thing,
He's gonna do
and
that.
you're not gonna be able to stop him. But like,
Right.
But I think Kyrie make people better because he gonna draw that attention.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I think Kyrie is
He definitely should be on the
yeah.
Olympic team. My
I want to all right,
Yeah.
King on deck. Yeah, we spoke about Brock Purdy, but
What do you say?
well, look, King on deck. What did you have to say about Brock Purdy? You think he should get that money? We're gonna just entertain this. That you know, what I mean, real quick. King on deck. What you think? You think he should get that money or what? Before they pay, everybody else on the team. But yeah, man, I think as far as the Olympics go,
Mhm.
I think I would have. Kyrie definitely should be there.
Mm.
You know, I don't know who you'll leave off though, but I think Kyrie should have been there.
I think, man, I ain't real big on players aging out, things like that, man. But even to the young guys, man, you know, I kind of wish they would mix a little bit of college with the pros. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mix a little bit.
About mixing the college with the pro. We knew the college and the pros back in the day. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
we don't know
Raymond
them
Tisdale,
We don't know.
knew them. We don't know these.
We don't know the
Right about
college kids
that.
no more.
You're right about that. I don't know.
I used to like when you see, you know what I mean? You see the college dudes go.
Yep.
Now,
Yep.
I think nowadays, they should bring in a lot more younger players for the Olympics anyway, because these older dudes run, they getting hurt.
Yeah, man,
You know what I mean? You got Kevin Durant playing with injuries.
2 Olympics should be. You know what I mean? Almost do it like the president.
Like the president only gave him 2 terms.
Oh, okay.
Man, that's it. Man. You know what I mean? I mean, this is LeBron, what, 12th Olympics, man? You know?
Has he played that many? I mean, how many has he played in though?
I think this was.
I know he won with Kobe.
Yeah,
right.
I think it's like his 3rd or 4th.
It's the 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, 3rd or 4th.
I think it's his 4th.
For real, you think it's 4th?
I think it's his 4th.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. He's been in the league for 20 years.
Right. I think this is 4th.
And I still think it's some players in the college ranking. I mean, you got to think about it. Every year, college players getting drafted in the NBA and stuff. Just because I don't know them or we don't know them,
Yeah.
a lot of it is we're not as interested in the sport like we used to be too. You know what I mean? At least I'm not.
That really is it, though.
I think a lot of it is they don't stay in school long enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, we used to hear about dudes who got drafted, who got recruited to, like, we'd know who the freshman class was coming into, like, North Carolina. I remember like the dude King Rice was coming out of New York and going to North Carolina.
Right.
So, you know, we even though
You know, like you say, back then when Rashid was coming out from Simon Gratz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And Stackhouse homegrown, though. Stackhouse from North Carolina.
Was he?
I think he's from North Carolina.
Stackhouse?
I think he's from North. I ain't 100% sure. But you know, Rashid, you know, they came in as freshmen and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Tim Duncan coming from the Virgin Islands. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yeah, we
you know
knew
what I mean?
about
Yeah,
them
you knew about them.
before they even got there. We knew, you know what I mean? Then we got to follow them.
Remember we used to get the Street and Smith magazines and we used to follow
Man, and remember,
is Street Smith still around?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Man.
I don't think so. And then USA Today used to put out a full page.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You flip it open. It was color pictures,
Yes.
man. You had to play the year and all that stuff, man. Their hometown.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Athon Sports, they still around. Remember when they had like the glossy cover? They had like, and they used to do college basketball, college football, NFL, NBA. They still around.
Okay.
They are. Yeah, all these years. Yeah, they still around. But yeah, I don't think we'll stay around.
Get them write-ups, man.
Let me address King on Deck real quick, right? He agreed with us and he says that Brock has to be paid. His resume says so. Now Brock has to wait until next year because he's a 7th round pick. You made that point, right? Yeah. And Shanahan finally has his guy, and Purdy has made the vets around him better. Do y'all think Purdy make him better, or do Purdy make his players better, or do players make Purdy better? But we did say.
Well, I wouldn't say he's making them better, but I'm gonna say this: Brock Purdy is making the decisions with the football, and he has to put the football in the place where it needs to be.
Yeah.
So, the guy making catches and stuff like that, but he has to perform under pressure. He knows how to handle the blitz. You got to give him his credit.
Yeah, Brock Purdy got to get his props, right?
Everybody eating.
Everybody
eating. You know what I mean? Christian McCaffrey, he touches. He getting his touches.
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk and Debo getting their touches.
Yeah.
Kittle getting his touches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And ain't nobody complaining
right now.
But I will say Christian McCaffrey, he makes that whole team better.
Yeah.
McCaffrey makes that whole team better. And he helps Brock because he can catch the ball out the back.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, like once you got a running back that that draw that kind of attention, same thing we just said about like in Pittsburgh. Like if Pittsburgh running game gets to the level that that they used to, then that'll be more effective for them too.
So I got a question: how much do you think, both of y'all? How much do y'all think Saquon is going to help?
Oh my God,
Jalen Hurts.
If they use him right, yes, Lord,
Yeah.
Philly gonna be back in the mix. They was in the mix last year, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Saquon is that deal. If he stay healthy.
I could really say, yeah, if Saquon Barkley can stay healthy, then Saquon definitely gonna help out Hurts.
Yeah, coach on the hot seat. Who?
That's crazy to me though.
Oh, you know they lost like they last 7 out of their last 9 games or something.
Who?
Philly did last year.
Yeah, but
They lost like they last 7, and they say
but
locker room. They say him and Jalen. It's not a clash. I don't want to use that term, but it's like a work in progress, so to speak, because they got different ways to approach things and stuff. And what's his guy?
What's this? His third year coaching them?
Sorry,
third year?
I think this would be his third coming up. Maybe a third or fourth.
Yeah, Nick.
Is it Sirianni?
Something like that.
Yeah.
For him to be on the hot seat, that's crazy.
I think it's how
on the hot seat.
Yeah, I think they're saying that's how they finished because you know they started off maybe 8-1, 8-2, and then they lost like you know what I'm saying. Then in the playoffs they ain't look good, things like that. You know,
It's gonna be interesting to see what Philly do without Kelsey as center. Because you know your center is your captain. He the anchor of that line. He called. He set.
Retired, right?
He's retired. That's gonna be huge.
Yeah, he recognized all those.
Yes, the different
defense.
defenses.
Quarterback. Yeah, that's If you don't have a center like that who can recognize and call out those different defenses and schemes and stuff like that, I mean, a center who can do that. Yeah, that's a bonus right
Jeff Saturday was real good at that. Jeff Saturday used to lean on Peyton when he ain't running. He'd be like, run that fucking football. Yeah, he used to lean on him.
But see, but everybody, those kind of centers though don't come around at all.
They generation.
You got a center that can lean on a quarterback and be like, you know, this what we supposed to be in, this what we supposed to run. Man.
Yeah,
you don't have a lot of centers like that.
But that's crazy if he on the hot seat though. I mean, they just went to a Super Bowl.
Five.
Let him go. Let him go.
Arrogant motherfucker. Because they was somewhere. It might have been Kansas City. They went in Kansas City and won a game. Might have been Sunday night, Monday night game. They all think walking off the field, he cussing the fans out. Jalen like, coach, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? He cussing like, come on, coach, man. You know what I mean? A little bit of class, whatever. Right? You know what I'm saying? A little bit of class,
so King on Deck said that he honestly believe Brock Purdy has elevated their play. Debo was 130 yards short of 1,000 last year, but Brock Purdy didn't play week 18. Otherwise, the team will have 3 players over 1,000 receiving yards.
Well, he might have elevated their stats, meaning so you had Jimmy Garoppolo, he probably threw more picks. He probably had less completions and things like so. Their numbers are gaudy, but as far as how they play per se, Debo is a giant. He's an all-pro player.
All of those guys, I think.
Yeah, he helped their stats.
But every name was their number 1 receiver. That's what he's arguing. Brandon Ayuk. Number 1 receiver. You know what I mean?
But is he that Is he that outside of that 49 team?
That's what I was saying. You still somewhere else.
You ain't got Debo and all that. Right.
Number 1.
Yeah.
No, that's a good point.
But I'll tell you one thing. He threw it up there one time for him, Brock. That was all him.
Yeah.
He went up. It was a crucial game too. He went up, grabbed that ball. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But that was all him. The boy nice.
He killed the Steelers. He made some.
He nice.
No, I'm talking about Brandon
Ayuk. He nice. He nice.
Yeah, and then see everybody. All right, so all young quarterbacks wouldn't have been able to step in and do what Brock Purdy did either.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Because like different players, like you said, you got Ayuk, you got Debo, like you know what I mean. You got to feed them where they used to getting the ball and on time. You know what I mean? So even if you're a rookie quarterback or a young quarterback and you got those skills, you still got to be able to keep them dudes.
It always matters who pulling the trigger.
Yes.
Yeah, it always matters who pulling the trigger.
And no matter how great your team is, right? Once you get in the postseason and the Super Bowl, that pressure gets serious. Even the greatest ones, their numbers shrink.
Yeah.
Brock was playing his ass off last year in that Super Bowl. They almost went to overtime and lost. You know what I'm saying? And then the year before, those 2 playoff games they won, he seems like he elevates in the postseason. That's not that you got to give him credit. That's not easy to do.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what I want.
Yeah.
For CJ Stroud. You know, instead of crowning him now, let him do it. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he do it. And I think he is going to do it.
Yeah.
But let him do it, you know what I mean, before, oh, man, he the best ever and second only to Patrick Mahomes and all that.
Just saying the odds. They wasn't saying he was, you know.
That's just
Yeah,
Vegas.
yeah,
Money.
that's
Yeah,
Vegas,
yeah,
yeah.
get the money out there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? One
yeah.
way or the other. Like some people will bet for it, you know, some people will bet against it.
Right,
Let's get the money
right.
out there.
Yeah.
But hey, but pay attention to that though. They be knowing something sometimes.
Yeah, Sam, don't
Yes, they do.
anybody.
Yeah.
They do.
They got some inside information.
Yes. That year the Golden State won the world championship. What was that? Year before last?
20 was that 20?
Just recently.
Was that 21 or 22? Something
It
like
was
that?
just recent. Their last championship, right? They made no off-season moves or nothing. Right?
prior to or after.
No, before the season started.
Okay.
Vegas had them with the third best odds. I'm like, what's up with that? They ain't make no moves or nothing. And they wound up winning it all.
Yeah.
I was like, that ain't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Especially the year before, their odds wasn't that great. You know what I mean? But anyway.
So
Yeah.
King on Deck says that think about this. For the first time under Shanahan, the offense was better than the defense. So what was defense really was never Shanahan calling card though, really wasn't anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I felt like the 49ers probably had like at one point they was ranked number 2D, number 1, 3 different times during the year. Yeah. They didn't finish like that, but
I think they still finished top 10.
top 5, I
defense,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still finished.
Yeah.
And Sam Sissel got so many weapons
They
though.
loaded,
Like,
man.
yes,
That's
crazy.
why you gotta cash in, man.
Yeah,
Because this don't happen all the time.
Yeah.
And that's who should be on the hot seat.
Who?
Shanahan.
You think Shanahan should be on the hot
He
seat?
should be.
I think he got to do it this year, though.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
more so than the no. I think
More so to do in the Philly.
No.
I think so.
Wow.
Shanahan got everything. I mean, how many times you gonna keep? He didn't went to the Super Bowl with Garoppolo lost. He been in the playoffs and year after year championship.
And what's Sirianni?
He went. I mean, I'm just saying it's only been twice. He only been coaching for Shanahan there year in and year out. When is he gonna break through?
So punish him for going.
I'm saying when is he gonna break through? At some point, you got to know I can't get it done with this.
So what you saying about Sirianni?
I'm still giving it time.
But not him. He's going
Sirianni went
and lost.
but Shanahan,
He only lost once.
But how many times?
Super Bowls and lost.
But how many times? How many times to the point you say, okay, we got everything we need. Something missing. Right? Something missing.
I think
If Shanahan don't get it done this year, where do you go?
You keep him and keep winning. That's what you do.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if Joe Lynch. I don't know if Joe Lynch and the 49ers. See, John Lynch. I don't know if John Lynch and them 49ers. I don't know if they view it that way. That's championship pedigree, championship culture. Super Bowl. Super Bowls is how they define success.
Philly would say, give us.
No,
you take Sirianni. I bet you
they probably would. I don't know, but I'm just saying though.
That's just a crazy take. A lot of people saying that he should be on the hot seat. I'm like, for what? You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy to me.
At some point,
yeah.
I'm saying over this guy in Philly.
So all right. So King on Deck said that John Lynch was the one who hired Shanahan.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
All right, so
I'm not disputing that.
and then also he said, look at Andy Reid, and he never won in Philly. They ran him
That's
off.
true.
And he went to KC and created a dynasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how you can really penalize either one of the coach in Philly or Shanahan, how either one of them should be on the high seat when they win it. You know what I mean?
And when I say hot seat, it's not to punish him. It's just okay. We got to do something to get over the hump. You know what I mean? It's like when you have a championship team. Like let's look at Golden State for a minute, right? Mark Jackson built that team up, right?
Right.
But then they made that coaching change because they felt like that was the next thing they needed to get there. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
So my fault. I said, all right. So what did I said? Who hired? Shanahan hired. Who hired who? Did Shanahan hire?
John Lynch. You said.
John Lynch hired him. Yeah.
John Lynch hired Shanahan.
Yeah.
No, but let me see. So King on Deck said, Yeah, that's what I said. John Lynch.
He the
hired-
GM. John Lynch
He the
the
GM.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I said it backwards.
No.
I don't know. I might have said it
Hey,
backwards.
what y'all think the other hardball gonna do out with San Diego?
I like Harbaugh. I think Harbaugh gonna get that. He got a decent quarterback out there. I think he's gonna be all right. And their defense was solid last year, so I think Harbaugh gonna
Is
be all
Khalil
right.
Mack still there?
Who?
Khalil Mack. He's still there?
Yeah. Khalil
Bosa.
Mack is still there,
And
I think,
Bosa. Yeah. And Bosa. Yeah.
I think what San Diego was missing last year anyway was more so leadership than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think they had a solid defense. Their quarterback was, I thought was pretty good.
I think he might be a tad overrated, but I like him.
Yeah. And see what's the coaching.
Justin Herbert.
Then he overrated.
He could be coached
Let's
up.
get it. Come on, what you think he ain't? Come on, let's get it.
I don't think he overrated, and I don't think he underrated. I don't think he get a
like
lot.
him, though.
I don't think he get too much hype.
I think him and the boy down Jacksonville, and I like him too.
I like Trevor Lawrence. I like him.
I think they're
Yeah.
overrated, but they can play though. They can
So
play.
look,
Mhm.
Clay, can you look this
Well,
up? Hey, Clay, can you look this
Yeah.
up? Because look, he's saying that Kyle was hired first.
Who?
And, King on
Shanahan.
deck. Kyle was hired first,
And then Joe
got-
Lynch came.
and then
John
got
Lynch.
to
John
hire
Lynch, I mean.
John Lynch on it as his GM on the team. I ain't know it went down like that. I ain't know that. Kyle
Me,
was
I
hired first.
thought John Lynch.
I thought it was
first.
John.
Because you got
I thought
remember
so, too.
Shanahan was just on. He was with Atlanta
Mhm.
when they lost the Super Bowl to
To the Patriots.
right. He was
Yeah.
the offensive coordinator.
On the when they
Yeah,
lost
on
to
that Atlanta team.
when
But
they lost to the Patriots.
right.
Yeah, so I didn't know that it went down like that.
Let's see. Let's see.
So King on deck probably he might be right though, because I thought it was the other way around.
He made the jump from broadcast booth to the front office in 2017, taking over as 49ers GM in a move that was considered to be unorthodox at the time. He made the right hire at coach, bringing Shanahan
Yeah, so he was
over
right.
from the reigning NFC champion Atlanta Falcons
Oh, okay.
in February 2017.
Yeah, so it was that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So,
17. That's when he got. That's when he got.
all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. So all right, man. We've been on for over an hour, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
What's up?
So yeah, we've been on
Mhm.
for over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But King on deck says he's still saying that's false information, bro. So
Bro,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Tell him
Bro.
look it up.
I'm just saying that's what Google said. I don't know, bro. That's what Google said. Yeah.
Look it up.
I never known a head coach to hire a GM before.
Yeah.
I've never heard.
I don't know if he's saying high. I think he's saying he's got high.
He was there first.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
he may be.
Yeah,
He may
he may
be.
be.
I don't know. I'm just saying that's what they said.
I think
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, man. So yeah, we had another good podcast. We've been on for a little bit over an hour. With that being said, man, y'all make sure to go to Amazon. Check out my man Clayton book, Trauma, My Love Letter to the World. Like I said, it's on Amazon, and we appreciate the support, Clayton. He appreciates the
Yes.
support. You know what I mean? People been ordering and stuff like that. So we definitely appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah.
It's crazy, like, cause all you gotta do
Yeah,
is get out there.
Salute to you, King on deck. We appreciate you, man,
and
participating in the
promote
chat.
the trip.
Salute to
You know,
you.
stuff
Look
like
forward
that.
to us. Look forward to us
Yeah.
every Sunday at 11 a.m. Man, we look forward to your input. We appreciate you. And with that being said, we out, and we'll see y'all next Sunday at 11 a.m. Peace.